Hello and welcome to Gaming for Laughs. My name's James and my username on Xbox One is MagusXCar.
My name's Matt and my username is MattMad7.
And we're doing our first official review, and it is Plants vs Zombie Garden Warfare. I'm still doing the ghost thing, I don't know why I keep doing this, but there you go, enjoy. So we're going to tell you what we think of it and our overall reviews.
So basically, this is a game that came out 2 weeks ago now, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Got it, picked it up. It's good. First of all, it's like £35 on the Xbox One, £25 on Xbox 360. So we've been playing this now the past few weeks online. We're doing Garden Ops. This Garden Ops mode, which is a mode where it's you all plants, four people. All on, the game is all online, so you cannot play this by yourself.
Which is a bit of a downside for certain people, but obviously, I'd say anyone who has an Xbox One has the internet.
We have to.
Yeah, so
one of the joys.
So we're obviously Xbox Oneers. So let's just talk about that mod itself. So it is you've got four characters.
Yeah, all plants. So it's like the pea shooter, isn't it?
Which is like your typical soldier.
Yep.
Cactus, which is like a bit more like your harder.
Sniper, isn't he?
Yeah, sniper. Yeah, he's built like an absolute brick, so he's a bit of a legend. Got your sunflower, which I absolutely love, which is the healer. And I tell you, if you want to get some cheap coins and you want to rack your score up and you want to get there quickly, definitely worth using, as healing is overpowered.
Yes, especially in the game, you can't buy. Well, basically, when you mention coins, when you want to get new characters, you have to buy packs, and you can't use your own money to buy the packs. So you have to play the game. It's a great way of doing it. It's a good thing though if you look at it. Because people spend too much money on packs,
especially if we look at things like
James.
Don't talk about FIFA or anything like that to me.
Yeah.
And then the other character is probably, and there's another mod as well which talk about, and this guy is absolutely insane at, which is a chomper, which is basically it's like a Venus flytrap type of thing.
Yeah. He's probably best to go when you do like massive online multiplayer mode.
Yeah.
Multiplayer mode is basically, even though it's all online, it's all multiplayer. You have the Garden Ops, which you mentioned is just 4, and it's 4 plants versus hordes of zombies.
That's where you can imagine it's like a Call of Duty zombie thing,
yeah.
Which goes up for a couple of waves. You keep going, it keeps getting harder. There's some chances. There's a little like a
slot machine.
A slot machine that comes off, which comes off with bosses. It can come up with gold. Someone might have got the best one today. Ha 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 ha! Got the diamonds today.
10,000 coins to the best one.
We'll just shove that. Might be just putting that at the bottom there, but that was absolutely brilliant when we got that today. But then you get certain boss mobs, like you can get free lots of the bosses, so you get certain clips showing that. It really is challenging. I've just within week 2, I've just played the first hard game today, and it is really, really challenging. And I'm 2 weeks in, and my character's pretty good. I've really got to grips with it all now. I will say I'm slightly addicted to this game, yes. And I've got plenty of games, 360 and Xbox One, all mounted up that I should be playing it. I've got the brand new South Park at the moment, and Matt's got his open, but I've still not touched my South Park because I'm still on this game at the moment, and that's saying a lot for people who like the South Park game. This game is just definitely it for me, as far as I'm concerned.
This is a game originally that I'd read and heard of at E3 last year, and I was not sure about it, but I liked the reviews and I liked the idea of it, and I told James about it. He wasn't overly sure. Myself, I was more optimistic, but me and James both got it and we've both played it, and so far it's brilliant. If you like the easy mode, like Garden Ops, that's where you should always start, just to get your hands on the
bearings as well.
Yeah, exactly. And then you go into online multiplayer mode, which is 24 players.
And this is insane.
It's crazy.
That's what's insane. So it's 12v12 basically. It swaps over at half time, so you play it on maps that you get used to. There's not a lot of maps there. That's maybe another downside there, and we'll quickly summarise these as we finish off. But there's not many maps. But what's good about that is that you do get familiar with whereabouts you're going to play. I'm sure obviously they'll look to bring out some as time goes by. But yeah, so running over the zombies. So you've got obviously you've got the P for the plants, which is like your quick shooter. You've obviously got your like soldier, which is the zombies.
Yeah.
You've got your scientist.
He would be like the sunflower.
Yeah,
because he's got the healing ability.
And they are very different, but yet they've got similar features. Then your tank is obviously the cactus, but then they've obviously got the base, like the centre back quarterback type of guy, massive machine gun. And then there is
you have the chomper on the other side, and they have, what was he again?
I'm thinking now.
Where's the box?
So yeah, the builder. We've got that.
For some reason, it doesn't appeal to me. The builder. That's why
No,
I forgot him.
and I'm going to put that there. It's the least used character on the game for myself. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who
You might love him.
might absolutely love him, but for myself, it doesn't work for our playing styles.
But every character counteracts the other. So when you have the builder, he goes around on a drill, and the drill counteracts the chomper. So if you're a chomper, every character has a special ability. So the chomper, one of his abilities is he can burrow into the ground, and you can go underneath someone, jump out the ground, and eat them.
That's it.
And basically, with the drill, if he's on his drill with the builder, he cannot get eaten. So it counteracts him. Also, he can find the chompers underneath the ground and scare them out. So they all counteract each other. They're all basically the same characters on the other side, all doing their own thing. But as I said, I think the game's very good. I like it. At the moment, as we briefly mentioned, I think the lack of campaign mode for me is a downer. I like campaign modes. Some people like James, he just loves the online mode.
I'm more about the online, but we've both said on games like this you do need a campaign mode, whether it's to get yourself familiar with the characters, whether it's so you can have a go with all of them. But we just didn't feel that was there. We came across a couple of ideas. We said, for instance, there's the evil boss, and there's obviously the good plant guy.
On the maps, you've got Zomboss Mansion, which is a level you can play out on Garden Ops. And there's also Crazy Dave's Mansion, which is in the actual multiplayer game. So for me, my idea for campaign mode would have been to be the plants and make your way up to get in there.
Either one of them and basically battle your way through.
They have that idea when the multiplayer in the multiplayer mode. But in the multiplayer mode, it's all online again. So it's a campaign mode. It could have just been you planting plants and being like a way to get yourself in there.
Exactly. But it didn't, and that's it. We're not saying it's bad because of that. It's just we're looking at things that could have been improved. My opinion, I'm going to be definitely chucking an 8 out there for this, 8 out of 10, and definitely a recommend. But on some games there will be things you can improve on. This is just one of them things that we just think was missing on this particular game. But yeah, overall some of the maps are absolutely brilliant. I think we'll just quickly run over them. So obviously when you play online, you obviously got your verses. They do different versions of that. So obviously you've got like the first to 50 kills. They've got like a capture the flag type thing, which is like the Tombstone one. And any of those?
So you have the garden versus the tomb. So you have to go and the zombies are trying to capture the gardens, and as plants are trying to defend the gardens. And the game can end really quickly in under 4 minutes, because literally if you stop the first wave of the zombies or other people trying to get the garden, it's over.
That's it.
Which is a bit of a downer in some ways. It can be great if you're the plant and you get loads of coins, but people who are zombies, if your teammates aren't very good, there's not a lot you can do about it.
No, and that's probably a big weakness online, is that you will come across lobbies whereabouts you'll be the top killer, you'll be absolutely smashing it, but then your team's literally getting no kills. But bearing in mind, like we just said, the game's only been out for a couple of weeks, and people will just be getting used to all of it. They'll be getting better characters, and they'll be getting, better abilities. When you do unlock the stickers on there, we quickly covered that in the video, but you do get upgrades on your characters. So far I've got an electric chomper, I've got a fire cactus, and the fire cactus does extra damage. It does damage over time. The electric chomper just seems to do a ridiculous amount of damage, and his weakness, which is close range, seems to just do a bit more like further damage. It just helps him. But yeah, definitely I'd say it's definitely worth buying the packs, definitely worth the upgrades. And then also you get like appearances, so the way like the actual person looks like. I've got,
so you can personalise your characters.
Yeah, I've got a soldier with a tin of spam on his head and things like that. It's like, tin of spam, what's all that about? We saw one today with like the cactus. We saw with 2 puppets on his arms and things like that.
He had gnomes, didn't he?
Gnomes, garden gnomes, yeah.
Nice.
I've seen a puppet one. I was sort of saying I've seen a puppet one. I've seen one with 2 little ones, and it's the fact that you make your own character. And our channel is called Gaming for Laughs, and we want to have a game like this, and this is literally on our doorstep.
So for me, I agree with James. I give it a, well, for me 7.5, but I'll go with an 8. It would be a 9 if it had campaign mode for myself. But the game's fun. You can play it for hours on end and continue to have fun with it. And because there's more characters to unlock, you have to play it more to unlock those better characters. So my character I've unlocked so far is again another chomper character. It's a vampire chomper. So when you eat characters of the zombies, he re-heals himself. But I wouldn't say it's the best ability, because as James mentioned, when you eat something as a chomper, your character goes slow, so you can't get away as fast, you can't jump, you can't even attack anything else, which is a bit of a letdown, because as a healing ability, it's not the best ability you could have, because you can't get away, and if you have other zombies around you, you'll get
It's game over, absolute game over.
And also I've got, on the soldier side for the zombies, I've also got the general, Basically, he's just got a bit of extra firepower, and he's just got obviously the army hat on. But overall, at the moment, my favourite character, just like James, I like the pea shooter like James does, and the chomper. I think it's a good laugh to have.
Yeah, and I'd say the healer on the plant side, definitely the sunflower is absolutely brilliant. But no, I hope you guys have enjoyed the footage below. I hope you've enjoyed this review. Like we said, we're probably going to finish off this on an 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Definitely a must recommend. And if you guys do have the game, and maybe you're just starting off, and you just want, maybe you're interested in having a game with us, just give us a shout. Just message us. We're more than happy to get you involved with some of our games online.
And if you don't agree with our review, please let us know. Leave comments below your own scores, what you think we could improve on with the review. But yeah, for us, I like it.
It's an absolutely brilliant game. But as always, guys, please give us a like
and subscribe,
and we'll catch you guys soon. Thank you. Bye
See
bye.
ya.